Morning and welcome to Kermie Karaoke. Kermie here, and I would like to welcome you all to Friday. Hopefully, everybody is doing well, and if not, they're on their way. I have faith in that. Anyway, I just decided to do a Friday Kermie Karaoke. I was debating it because I was getting ready for work. I wasn't sure how much time I have, but I go. I go. See, that's how much, we are in the constant go, 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 go. But anyway, as I was saying, let me sip another bit of that coffee. All right, what I was saying is, I thought, you know what? It feels like I haven't done a Kermie karaoke. We can have 2 weeks, so it's time. I gotta have that time for fun. What allows me to feel good? We all gotta give that opportunity to ourselves. We all get in that everyday work hustle. It's time to take that pause and do something and reevaluate what we're doing with ourselves, what allows us to feel good. And these videos is something that allows me to feel good. I love them. I love to share them. So here we are on an episode of Kermie Karaoke. For you all who haven't been Kermie Karaoke before or seen any of my videos, what we do here is I have a Kermie Karaoke wheel that is invisible, and I bring it out of the light of existence, see this golden sun, and drag it into existence. It's an invisible Kermie Karaoke wheel, so you're not going to see it unless you use your imagination, because to me it is real. But anyway, let's do that. Let's take the Kermie Karaoke wheel out of existence. And what we do with it is like, Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right. It's a big freaking game show wheel with prizes and money. But instead of prizes and money, we got songs and bands. And wherever that wheel stops is what song I sing for this episode. So, without further ado, we took it out of the light of existence. We give it a good spin. You guys ready to turn up that volume? Turn up that volume at home. Wherever you are in your car. Let's have some fun and listen to some good music, shall we? So, on the count of 3, let's spin that wheel. 1, 2. Ready? 3. Put some good juju in it. Just listen to some good music to kick off this Friday. Get some good energy for the day. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll tell you what the song is at the end of it, of course. Leave you guys hanging. Of course, you guys probably will be guessing throughout the song, and that's okay. And we got a song for today. So without further ado, I remind you again, turn up that volume and let's get us singing, shall we? Check, check, mic 2. I love my improvic mic. My singing bowl. Dang, but we got what we got. Just play that tune, shall we? Without further ado. Fly me to the moon, let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. A little movement in the morning. Stressing at the same time, why not? Little funky town. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah, thank you very much for that tune. That was very good. Spin wheel. Wheel spin, however you want to say it. That was back in time. Just do a little rewind back in time. That was Frank Sinatra. I love me little Frankie Blue Eyes. Fly me to the moon. The moon. Right here. I don't have to go far. But anyway, that was Frank Sinatra. And I believe way back he wrote that song. I saw this not too long ago, 1954 or 1956, and recorded it, I think, in the 60s. And I googled this not too long ago, and I guess that was the song that they went on their Apollo moon mission with. They had some tunes in that. This big foiled spaceship, supposedly. But anyway, I love that song, and I love Frank Sinatra music. It reminds me of this last job I had in Washington. Let me rewind a little bit to a couple years ago. My last job in Everett, Washington, before I moved for the last 4 or 5 years, I worked at an assisted living place, and I did karaoke with them every week, and I did a lot of Frank Sinatra. And my nickname for a lot of the residents was Frankie, and I just kept it as I worked there and went through the whole process of being there. And yeah, it was freaking awesome. It was great doing karaoke with the residents every week, and I'm really grateful I continue that karaoke, even though I'm not with those residents, but that's okay. I'm looking to do that here in Oregon as well. More will be revealed, but in the meantime, I still got karaoke at home, and I get to share it with you guys. And usually at that job and me doing karaoke, I brought tap shoes with me to perform a lot of the songs, and it was a great time. They all loved it. I would love to do that, some tap shoes on the show on Kermie karaoke here, but I don't have a lot of room in my trailer, and I might make holes on the ground in this trailer if I had my tap shoes. That's how getting down I get. So anyway, we work with what I got, like I said earlier. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little Frankie Blue Eyes karaoke today. And you guys continue your day and just, enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend to the best of your abilities. And I will get ready for work for the rest of the way and enjoy the rest of the day the best of my ability. So, peace. You guys have a great day, and I love y'all.